Yeah, man. So the Jags with that big trade that we saw, what was it, yesterday or the day before? Tyson Campbell from Jacksonville Jaguars to Cleveland and Greg Newsome from Cleveland to Jacksonville. It may not seem like a big trade, but dude, I kind of called this earlier. Like 3 months ago, I said I think that Greg Newsome could get traded, and I think that Marcus Emerson could get traded. Marcus Emerson, he struggled last year. He ended up I'm pretty sure he tore his ACL early on in this year, or was it in camp? I'm trying to remember. I have to look that up. But yeah, so he got injured. So of course he's just out. But yeah, Greg Newsome also, and Greg Newsome did end up getting traded, dude. He did end up getting traded. Honestly, didn't shock me. But yeah, going to Jacksonville, and there's a reason that Cleveland's defense is, what are they ranked, dude? I'm trying to remember. They're ranked fourth against the pass, right, on their defense. They average 172 yards per game to opposing offenses. And Greg Newsome was part of that, right? So, they got Myles Garrett, obviously. Their front seven's pretty solid along with Myles Garrett. And then on the back end, you had Greg Newsome and Denzel Ward. And Denzel Ward's a damn good corner. And Greg Newsome is also a really good corner. I mean, he hasn't had the best year so far, but Greg Newsome is a good corner. Make no mistake. I mean, there's a reason that Jim Schwartz ran so much man-to-man out in coverage with his corners. He just trusted them, right? Denzel Ward, and Greg Newsome. And Greg Newsome, man, like, if you've really watched the Browns, you would know that this dude can ball. And even him having a little bit of a slower year, he's still a corner who is a starter, who you want on the outside. Like, he's a damn good man-to-man corner. I'll tell you what. But with Jacksonville, what is their passing defense? What are they allowing right now? They're 27th, allowing 250.4 on average per game. And Jacksonville's defense has been damn good this year, right? I bet on overall, I bet you they're like top 7. And I bet on a lot of statistical categories, except for the pass, I bet you they're top 7, if not top 10 in almost everything. So the defense is good. Now you're getting a corner who you can just kind of sit on his own island, right? And Greg Newsome. And honestly, what I got from this is I'm like, Jacksonville's taking this season serious. They're taking it serious with Liam Cohen. Like, you wouldn't expect that. Like, a new year, like a first-year head coach, right, taking over. You kind of just don't know what to expect, and sometimes you just don't expect a lot from the team. But that Greg Newsome trade and the way they're playing right now, I'm like, the Jags are taking it serious, dude. They're taking it serious. And you just look at the AFC South right now and just how it is. It's basically them and the Colts right now. And this is kind of what I take from that. I'm like, dude, the Colts are not the Colts. The Jags are taking this shit serious with that Greg Newsome trade. Like, I didn't even know that Greg Newsome, like I said, I guessed earlier for him to be up for trade, but I didn't think that he'd actually get traded, dude. I thought it was possible, but we got so long in the season, I was like, yeah, no, he'll probably be there in Cleveland. No, he got traded. There's other teams that could have used Greg Newsome, so this was a really good trade for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, they're trying to compete this year with Liam as their first-year head coach. As a Jags fan, you should be pretty pumped for that. You should be pumped for Greg Newsome coming over because he's a damn good corner. That dude can ball. That's all I'm going to say. Put him on an island and let him do his thing in man-to-man.